Athena Paradis couldn't help but feel that the world had given itself to her. She waved to the dazed crowd, stopped to sign a few autographs and blow air kisses through ruby lips, laughed at the mismatched chunky schlubs who would be fantasizing about her that night as they lay alone in the dark. 1:30 in the morning, but the flashes and screams made it seem like broad daylight. Just late enough for the party to be in full swing, just late enough to make sure she'd be the last memory of a night her fans would never forget. Despite her seeming nonchalance, Athena spent many nights in breathless anticipation of these delicious moments when all eyes would be on her, hearing digital cameras beeping, fingers tapping on cell phones as flabbergasted fans sent grainy images to their friends, young men trying to give her the same lame, sultry looks she'd seen and laughed at 1,000,000 times. Yet she would always smile just enough to make them think they had a chance. This was Athena's world, her oyster, and it was delicious. Everyone else watched from outside the snow globe, hoping that one special night they too might be touched by her magic. In 3 days, Athena Paradis would release her very first album, The Goddess Athena. Her promotional tour was in full swing, and tonight at the Kitten Club was a prime stop. She was scheduled to guest DJ, spin and sing tracks that had never been heard outside the recording studio, created with the gentle touch of some very talented and patient sound producers, vocal coaches and technicians. Athena's autobiography, How You Can Be Like Me, was ghostwritten by a pleasant 60-year-old Jew named Herman Goldstein. It spent 8 weeks on the New York Gazette bestseller list. Her signings all required extra security. Herman wasn't allowed to attend. 3 bouncers the size of minivans controlled the crowd. The mayor's office had sent several off-duty cops just in case. Athena's manager and publicist had called Mayor Perez's office non-stop, requesting massive police protection for their 22-year-old gold mine. But the second-termer refused. Not that he wouldn't have wanted to help. The mayor was well known for his reliance on sizzle over steak, providing a good show to distract people from their woes. He'd written 3 self-help books and was constantly photographed alongside celebrities, including Athena Paradis. But the union was busy organizing a new contract, and they were squeezing him hard. Adding additional unnecessary force tonight would only make people angry. Every nightclub Athena graced with her presence would fatten her bank account by $50,000. The hotter or more desperate the club, the more they paid. Most promoters, like the Kitten Club's Sean Kensbrook, tripped over themselves to pay Athena ungodly sums of money for a simple appearance. She would show up, pose for the camera, down a few kamikaze shots, dance on the bar, and within a week the patronage tripled. Best advertising in the world, and a hell of a lot more entertaining than an ad in a movie theater or those worthless postcards. Tonight, though, wasn't about appearances fees. If she seduced the crowd, it would be worth its weight in platinum for her album. Athena sauntered past the throng of gawking men and starry-eyed women, slipping into the pulsating darkness. Her entourage was immediately met by Sean Kensbrook, club promoter extraordinaire and co-owner of the Kitten Club. Just 3 years ago, what was now the Kitten Club had been an abandoned warehouse in Manhattan's meatpacking district. It was destined to be torn down by developers or vermin, whichever got there first. Kensbrook was able to mount an army of backers to buy what was widely considered a sinkhole. Through his A-list Rolodex, Kensbrook turned a pile of rubble into Gotham's hottest night spot since the heyday of limelight. Its clout had grown to the point where New York Magazine had referred to it as the Oprah Winfrey of music promotion. If you had to jump on one couch to get maximum exposure, the Kitten Club was the place to jump. Sean was decked out in a wool Versace suit that ran $2,200 and burned off 1,000 calories a night. Sean had purposefully bought it a size too small, the fabric stretching over his taut frame. Athena knew the only thing he worked harder at than promoting his club was promoting his body.